So as most of you know, this is Jake. He's a bad, fast, arrogant, egotistical sociopath with a receding hairline and a below-average fashion sense. But he's a huge advocate for the sport of Speedway, and proudly the president of Mildura's Timmis Speedway, and he's also one of my closest friends. Like many others in the sport, the COVID-19 impact hit him pretty hard, and I've personally watched the toll of not being able to race at events with our mates chip away at him. He's used this time constructively and worked hard with his committee to raise the profile of our club. Saying that Easter is big in Mildura is a massive understatement. The Easter Power Sport Weekend has for many years been a headline event for all our local motorsport clubs and attracts tens of thousands of visitors from all over the country. From ski racing to drags, motocross to speedway, the clubs all work together to each maximise the attendance at each venue. Over the years, Timmis Speedway has seen varying results. However, this year, we did it better. Sprint cars plus modifieds equals money. And with big prize money on the line, we saw some of the best competitors the country has to offer attend. This wasn't just big for Mildura, this was big for our sport. We haven't had our normal big events, and some considered this the unofficial Australian title. No one wanted this event to succeed more than Jake, but he also planned on winning it. There was just one problem. His car wasn't ready for night one, putting him at the bottom of the board. 3 weeks ago, Jake attended the South Australian modified title at Whyalla. The meeting was cut short by Mother Nature as she dumped a shitload of water and subsequently cancelled the event. Preparations went as normal on the 18 machine. However, a gremlin appeared when we discovered moisture in the Heltec ECU. Jake was able to secure another ECU on Easter Saturday, but he knew he had to push hard if he was going to get a chance to start in the 50-lap A-main.
Tell me everything's not fine. All the people ain't happy, and the river has run dry. You thought you could go free, but that system is done for. If you listen real closely, there's a knock at your front door. You'll never get free, lamb to the slaughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed is your son and your daughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? When there's blood in the water. Admit you were toxic. You poisoned me just for another dollar in your pocket. Now I am the violence, I am the sickness. Won't accept your silence. Beg me for forgiveness. We'll never get free, lamb to the slaughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed, your son and your daughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? When there's blood in the water. When there's blood in the water.
A round of applause for Jake Drewett. That was just in your face. Now, bearing in mind, he didn't drive on night one, gave Darren Lester all of his grid positions, but Will Shaw, he certainly made up for it with that, mate. What a drive that was.
Yeah, Wade, absolutely monster drive from Jake the Snake Drewett here. We're just going to have a quick chat with him in a second. He's just taken his helmet and harness device off. Back here with Jake the Snake Drewett driving the MDA 18, better known as the EA 747. It was obviously quick, Jake. How do you feel like the car felt?
Yeah, car's really good. Made some big changes to the back end. Really happy that I actually got my ass out here because I didn't help build the coolest speedway for the year to not sit in the stand. So big thanks to everyone who's helped out all year, because this is the coolest joint out. Bad fast, you got to pump your nuts up to go around it and hang on, because it feels like every corner you're going to tip it on its lid, but I love it. It's what Speedway's about.
Yeah, definitely a fast guy. It's back to you, Wade.
Interesting way of describing it for all the kids in the place. He meant his wheel nuts, I'm sure.
Fuck yeah! Fuck, this thing's an animal now.
Joe, what was your temp gauge at?
Fuck, I don't know.
Hey?
I don't know, man. I was hanging on.
Hold to that now, because you can put your hand on the radio.
Cold.
Yeah.
No, it definitely wasn't getting hot. Fuck, man. That was
How big's
fucking
your nuts?
sick. Huh?
Yeah, how big's your nuts? That was a full straight.
Really?
Oh, smoked them. Go on.
Yeah,
Jake's driving school, that's lesson one.
Right, free clinics every Saturday night. Sign up now, kids. Hey, I've got to talk it up now, because when the track goes away, I'll get my ass fucking handed to me. But when it comes to big nut racing, I'm the fucking man. What's up, Nev?
What up, bro?
Just, you know, doing a bit of stuff for the driving school I started. That was just lesson number one, how to do it from the front. Half an hour or so, I'll give another lesson how to do it from the back. So stay tuned. Talking secrets or what? Drop the panard. Yeah. Drop the panard. Just see how it goes. Gotta be slick as. And about to now. This is a real test. Fucking slick tracks. Hey. pumping your nuts up doesn't make you fast in the slick. It can make you go backwards.
You got a schrader valve in it?
Hey?
You want me to give it a hit the schrader valve and let a bit out? Just relax.
No, I'll give it a go. Can you find that one outside? Blower in?
Blowers in. Blowers in.
Comms connected?
Comms connect.
Righto, I'm Jake Drewett and I'm about to go to Kai Walters' driving school on slick tracks. Well, it's cool to have one track my way.
You got that much car?
No, I mean, I've only got,
You've really got to finish, really.
The modified sedans are rocking the proverbial house here in Vegas. Did it work? It's still on the gas. Jeez, it's Galley. Ty Galley. Just not lifting is what he's doing.
We are not worthy. We are not worthy of it.
To the top again comes Galley. He bangs the wall again. It's like a pinball. The Aussie champ is in the middle of this. Max Clark, your leader from Leicester. Good drive from Talia as well, Liam.
Here comes the A1, locks it to the bottom on Dolick. Leicester's there on the bottom, just in front of Walters. Lockie Fitzpatrick, best presented, runs through the middle. Here comes the snake. Jake Drewett on the bottom. His sister Talia on the top. Walters by for second. Clears Leicester into 3 and 4 by the fence. Max Clark steps away.
You can see the white panel on the side, courtesy of a wreck he got into last night, which was not his fault. 3 wide again. The Aussie champ sets sail after Max Clark. Snake working the lower groove. Assistant Talia rocks 3/4. Leicester. This is some of the best speedway I have seen from any category. The boys and girls are on fire. Dropping to the bottom once more is Clark. Walters upstairs, Leicester down low. Now the snake is clear into third. Can he run down the Aussie champ? I'd lay a $5 on it. He's going to attach himself to the back of the A1.
Quickest car on the raceway is Max Clark in the N15, but here comes Jake Drewett rocking the top. Kai Walters in second. Look at the battle. 3, 4, 5 and 6. Leicester on the bottom, Dolick on the top, right through the middle. The Nello car of Big D, Dan Drewett, and Lockie Fitzpatrick to the top as well. Through the middle, 4 wide again. This race turning it on. 3 wide in 1 and 2. Max Clark still runs away, continuing to gap Jake Drewett hasn't had enough for Walters. White flag waves this time.
I may have burnt my fiver. This is all down to the racetrack prep. When you can put a track on like that, the boys and girls will have at it and put on the show. Max Clark will get the job done. The Aussie champ rubbing the wall. Drewett will get third. Nello gets fourth. Just Lockie Fitzpatrick over Darren Lester. Talia Dolick, very racy then from Shane McDonald. Darcy Wilson. Please put your hands together for Max Clark, your winner. Oh, this A-main is going to be hysterical. I cannot wait to see them go after it. For the Murray Magic, you are seeing some of the best speedway that I have seen in recent memory. I don't care if you like your racing with doors and roofs or wings. This is some of the best I've ever seen.
And we're well up over 1,000 viewers on Facebook as well.
Man, I've got that right rear all the way out still. I could bring that in. Kai wasn't getting away from me. But I left that soft on.
Starting to close it just a little bit, man.
I just went a bit soft on Darcy Wilson at the start because I didn't want to cause any dramas, and I hit him up the arse. Like, I tried to get out of it.
Yeah.
I should have just bombed it.
Man, like,
Fuck, T was quick then, eh?
yeah,
About time. Fucking. How's that right rear? Yeah. You reckon I'd make back of the 8? First and a third? Or would I have to go through it back?
Well, there's been a lot of DNFs.
Need to fit up a medium.
There's a medium for the white here already there. Done, mate?
No, not that one.
No, that one?
No.
Righto, find another one. I flipped it.
Tay, that's how you drive. That was fucking good. You were fucking quick. I was like, this fucking bitch. Every time I'm like, oh, I've got her. Then you just fucking back. Huh? Yeah, you probably cooked it. You probably cooked it right. Actually, it's dropped on the left rear. Is that meant to be that low?
Yeah, I said there's something on the left rear.
Oh, I'm like,
Even when you did pass me, I sort of felt like
Alright, get it ready.
I don't know if it looked
Get the
any
lift
good
ready
for the
underneath
job,
it.
but fuck it, in the car, man, it felt like I was throwing some pretty big slide jobs.
Yeah, you were.
Did I nearly hit anyone?
No, you did alright. I don't know if following Kai on the high line was the choice. I think that low mid.
I've got a problem. 6.3s are too tall for the bottom.
Too much air in the nuts.
No, they're too tall for the bottom. If you're trying to get off the throttle, it needs 6.5s back in it to be able to do that. But the 6.3s are unreal at the top. The engine's like on, but on the bottom, if you're coming off a part throttle, it's just, it's got like, I don't know, it feels like an eternity, but I would assume it's fuck all in reality. It's just where the engine's not in its zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then it feels like it needs the 6.3s up top.
Yeah.
But it just needs a bit more side bite.
Guy went off, eh?
Nah. Oh, probably. Throwing them sliders didn't hurt it. Didn't help it. Because I was fucking, would have cooked it pretty hard.
Towards the end, it was fun. Starting to look a bit, I reckon.
I can tighten it up heaps. I haven't still got no crossweight in it. Let's start tightening it up. It's just a whole different car now. The arse end moves around. Gone from having a fucking lock solid back end to.
What's that left front feel like, though?
I don't know.
See what it does for the point, eh?
I just want to go straight in the show, man, because I don't want to have to. It's fucking that right front. We might need to put them. Alright, Trin. I reckon we put the medium racer on the right front.
Yeah.
Wherever it is. And we're going to put a new medium on the right rear. And then hope like fucking and just straighten that A. Yeah, that's the one I ran at the Vic title still. Huh?
Drop pit lift.
Oh yeah, the thing. Can you find me a Trin, can you find me a brand new medium?
Yeah.
Keep walking. If you're not racing, stay here. And if you know of anyone who's not racing, please let us know.
I think Jake's out.
Aaron, the racing team moving. Aaron's there.
Oh, you're out. Simpson's there, 44.
So again, 6. 3.
Yeah, I don't know where.
What is what we're trying to find out? Peter Walters.
Who else is out in modifieds?
They're all in.
No, who else is out?
You're always ending up.
Todd Atkins, still racing. Kai Walters. Dave Smith. Martin Horson. Brody Christie. Peter and Wade McCarthy. Yeah. Jared Waters. Jamie Locke. Brock Atkins. Nathan McDonald. Max Clark. David Jacoby. Darren Lester. Quinton Clark. Michael Witt. Tangle.
Yep.
Tangled up.
It's not a problem.
Jake Drewett, Aaron Button, Shane McDonald, Matt Nelson, Jake Nicolaisen, Chris Evans, Cameron Dyke, Peter Walters out, Rachel Pratt, Greg Stevenson, Talia Dolly, Darcy Wilson, Cockrell, Shona Bank, Ty Gallagher out for sure, wouldn't it?
No, it's a good
Bullshit.
Cockrell said he's out
Patrick.
too. Cockrell's out too, apparently.
Is he? Cockrell's out.
If he's not here,
No.
steering
Um,
Is that hard to change it?
Trev Logan
Yep.
and Adam Gust is out.
Yeah.
So,
So everybody on your feet. Everybody with your phones up. I want you to wave them around. Don't just hold them up, wave them around. Are you ready, Mildura? This is just going to be hectic. So what I need now is for you to get noisy. As they come out of turn number 4, make some noise, Mildura, for your feature race field. For the G1 Logistics Maccas, Mildura and I Ripple Easter Nationals. We are about to get after it. It's been an incredible season, hasn't it? Remarkable that we're even here in some respects. this mint little speedway, B&S Earthworks Timber Speedway, for a truly blue ribbon Easter weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get dirty for 30. Time to go green here at the Vegas. Walker and Rusty. Moore into third. Oh, Todd, he banged off the wall. Hunter into fourth. Fifth is Locke. Sixth is Morris.
Dan Scott passing the back by on the inside, but Lisa Walker is rampant in the S4, running away. No lap traffic bothering her, making Timber Speedway her own. Lisa Walker. Morris car going over.
Darlitz, where's all the lead cars?
Hunter is around.
Oh,
Charles
Scott.
Hunter had nowhere to go, and he's gone around Charles Hunter in P2. Here comes Charles Hunter, the Heath Hunter Motorsports B73. Herbert's on the side, new race leader. Charles Hunter.
Oh, no, Lisa!
Pole's gone. Charles Hunter's around. Wow. Lisa Walker into the side of Hunter. Mildura, get on the edge of your seats. We're green. 17 laps on the board. Rusty Hickman leads from Bill Locke, from Benny Morris, from Todd Bull, from Stephen Caruso around the top.
Caruso! Have a look at Stephen Caruso! Up to third! In the Sandtech number 10, and here he comes! Bill Locke in a perfect position here. The shrewd veteran watching these two go after it. Hickman again up alongside Caruso. Wow, we have 4 to go and they're side by side. 1 lap to go. Here comes Phil Locke. He's going to have a look at Hickman. Rusty closes the door. Locke will have another go. He gets him. Wow. Phil Locke. Holy cow, if you don't mind the expression. Ladies and gentlemen, get up on your feet and put your hands together. Phil Locke. That is one of the best sprint car races you will see anywhere. Wow. This racetrack is going to be hard on tyres now. The mods are going to need to be careful of that as well. The B main, 4 cars come through from this 12 lapper. So we're going to go top 4 only. We'll go to the back, and the mod boys in the pits will be going, oh, wow. Have I got a tyre hard enough for the A? Evans alongside Nicolason, Cameron Dyke, Rachel Pratt. We're still going to go 3 wide and 4 wide because you know what? We've done it all night. Why stop now? Talia Dolick on the outside. Can she make it stick? She nearly got the wall. Darcy.
Still Evans, but have a look at Dolick. All over Evans. The battle for the B main win. Now Nicolaisen. Darcy Wilson sitting.
Talia was up to all hours serving beers to people last night. She's coming after the race lead now and picks it off. 3. The Nissan is slowing. I wonder has he blown a tyre? There's one to go, Liam.
Nothing in at that final fourth spot. It's still Nicolaisen, but by a hair. For the final time, Talia Dolik will come around the corner to win your B main. Final fourth spot changes. Nicolaisen back to 5. New spot, position number 4. Cameron Dyke through 3rd. Darcy Wilson ends up.
Fuck yeah, how good was that? Awesome.
That was mint tea.
Shane
was
is
sick.
ready to be made.
Sick.
Next level.
It is a soft one. Oh, I'm gonna bruise your heart. What do you reckon?
Drove that pretty straight, still fucked the tyres.
Fuck, man. Something I'm gonna think about putting a heart on it as well.
What's wrong?
Talia she drove that pretty straight. That just cooked her, like, no, it's still there, but it's fairly far. Medium, boozier. I wanted to run races, but I think we're going to have to take the right rear off and put a hard on. I've only got boozier hard. I was driving fucking cheap.
Doing the track.
The other side of me.
There's an older one, actually, hey, bang that older one, still got plenty of trail.
Because usually before race, it's like Christmas.
Nitrogen in the
Yeah, no one ever done.
right rear tyre. Just a bit worried about the stain. What size is it? It's got a couple of inches as it is, but we're just trying to blow that left rear up. But if we can stop the right rear exploding.
What's on the left bit?
Medium racer.
And what's that? Who's your hard?
Nah, that's a who's your hard, but I'm going with a racer medium.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I'm just going to try and look after it.
Dear baby Jesus. Downtown for Come on, fast on the slick.
Hey?
We said a prayer to sweet baby Jesus.
Downtown infant. Child.
Leave the race on?
Yeah.
Right.
Drop it down.
The other day I had nothing to lose. I wasn't even going to fucking leave.
Nah, everything to gain. Hey, go and enjoy the Matters show that this club's put on. Never.
Try against
slapped up by your sister. Charles Michael Michaels is figure skating. Oh! Thanks, bro. Thank you. Tyler's gonna be right up my ass.
Yeah.
Well, she did a stroke, so yeah, 5 laps in a row, fastest time.
Michael Miller in that third position. They really have got a hold of their car. Friday night it was significantly difficult for them. Coming down to the whole reason of the winning. Michael in the car was
but it's still racing in medium.
yeah. What he was doing.
It was quick.
outside the Australian number 1 of Kai Walters. That's a front row to die for right now.
And the cars roll out into the Coliseum for the Murray Magic modified sedans. Just an epic lineup on this back straightaway.
And Liam, we're going to get everyone to get your phones out one more time and light this place up when they roll around 4 wide for you as well, because they deserve their spot in the spotlight tonight. Their racing has been without peer in a lot of cases. That sprint car A-Main was just off the charts. But this Murray Magic modified sedan event has so many possibilities. So when they go 4 wide, we're going to do the same thing and just light up those phones as we get set for something I'm sure is going to be epic. 50 laps. It's going to be a lesson in patience and a lesson in keeping the car under you and keeping your tyres intact as best you can and not burning them up early, particularly when you're working through traffic, because there is going to be plenty of that, Liam. 4 wide. Get ready, Mildura, as they come past you here on this main straightaway. I want everybody to get rowdy for them. It's going to be an arm wrestle, that is for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, make some noise for your A-Main field for the Magic. Don't dare try and pick a winner out of this, Liam, because I don't think it's possible.
We've got winners on every single row of this grid, and it looks good 4 wide. Man, it's star-studded. You could not have asked for a better field. They've travelled from every part of the country to be here. Cars are gonna grid up with the big 5-0 on the lap counter.
Gee, that's a long way. Long way.
We're green! It's as good a launch as you want. Atkins down low and Walters up high. A pair of AU Falcons. BA's doing it at the front. There's a lot of Ford at the front of this race. And Marty Horson slips right through the lot. Marty up to P2. David Smith into 3. Todd Atkins back to 5. Brock Atkins goes 3 wide. This is an epic race already with 3 and 4 wide, 4 rows deep. You cannot pick it. Brock goes high.
Oh, 4 wide out of 2. How good do you want to be? How early? That's the bigger question. Your Aussie champ, Kai Walters, out in front. It's very busy down low where Atkins gets McDonald, who runs the top and picks up the spot. Clark is there with him as well. Look at Marty Horson. Got Dave Smith in that 3rd spot. The Merc.
Brakes are glowing on the Benzed.
Nearly got squeezed by McDonald. A big run right now from Nathan McDonald. 4 wide out of 2. Not for the first time tonight. And we stay 3 wide out of turn 4. Where do you look? By the way, 45 laps to go.
First 5 laps worth the price of admission alone. Brock Atkins up to P5, make it 4. Here comes Atkins across the bottom. Todd Atkins goes high now too. He's fallen back. Toddy Atkins back to about P10. But Brock Atkins up to 4. Monumental pedal. The brakes are glowing, absolutely glowing on the Benzed. For Jared Waters.
Jacoby just got the wall but managed to bounce off and keep his momentum.
Have a look at Marty.
Orson had a look at Walters. Smith is in there behind him as well. They're all upstairs except for McDonald. And now Brody Christie picking up the bottom groove and trying to get some momentum down there. Talia looking to get off the racetrack. Walters in 2nd, Atkins 3rd. David Smith, Max Clark, Jared Waters, Nathan McDonald, Todd Atkins, Brody Christie and David Jacoby as Atkins came at Walters just then.
Well, you just wonder what sort of steering's under the Portland Zero, because this thing would be hard work right now with no power steering. Be very hard work indeed. So it's the Commodore holding off the 2 Falcons.
Just watching Jake Drewett trying to get his way through as well. Right
upstairs. Slide job from Atkins. Not enough. Battle for 2 and 3. Still Kai Walters in 2, but Atkins through the negotiator.
Atkins persevering. He's got to try something different. Traffic is in front of your race leader, and it's 3 wide. Spare a thought right now for Brock Atkins.
Kai Walters is very good in traffic. So too is Brock. This is going to be one hell of a race to the line. We're in for a very important few laps.
Oh, wow. Here comes the Aussie champ. Brock Atkins is about to know that he's got company if he didn't know it already.
Brock's been really good in the open air, so see if he can open that gap up again. It's going to be pivotal. This is going to be a tough car to get by. Jake Drewett in lap traffic. Shown event just there in front of the snake. Here it comes. This is massive for the race lead. You'd think Jake Drewett would give him plenty of racing room. And realise that is the battle for the lead. Atkins did well. Really well to clear that lap car. Atkins alongside Drewett down your back straight. That's lap traffic. Walters right there. Separated by Drewett.
Gee, they're a long way ahead of this. Marty Horson's got trouble. Finally, the 72, I think, may have issues. We may have to go caution. Let's hope Marty can get off the racetrack. It'd be epic to get 50 in. But I think we may end up going caution. It's a long way back to third now. That's where you see Nathan McDonald. It's been an enormous pedal. I think we're going caution, Liam. Marty Horson struggling to get off the racetrack. And we're going to go yellow in this 50-lap magic. That's a shame. We only had 10 to run and we almost went the full distance.
As close as it could have got. Man, we still got a whole heat race left to run.
Yeah, back to 11 now. Marty Horson, it started to smoke about mid-race. And unfortunately, it's cried enough. It was a big pedal. He led early. Nathan McDonald, how good has that drive been as well? Max Clark fourth, Todd Atkins fifth, Brody Christie, Jared Waters, David Smith, Jamie Locke, Darren Lester. And our telemetry is saying that Jake Drewett up to 11th now. Critical part though, 1 lap down as a result of that last sort of 2 or 3 laps. Bunton, Wicks, Tangles, Quinton Clark, Cameron Dyke.
Drewett's infield, flat right rear.
Yeah, he was banging it down pretty hard. He had nothing to lose, so he had to go for it. It's awfully busy down there next to you.
Yeah, it's a full car park down here. There's at least 8 or 9 cars on the infield.
Yeah. I think we got a flat right rear, don't I?
Yeah. I don't know how you look like you're keeping that like.
Cards and who's been prepared to just hang it out and see what rubber they have left.
And does the Portland Zero have power steering? That's important in the final 10. You would have to think so. Otherwise, that's a serious pedal. But so too is Atkins from outside the 4th row on the grid to lead right now. And Kai Walters sits where he started, position number 2. Started on the outside of your front row, and that's where he currently resides.
Darren Lester is the last car on the lead lap in 10th. So lights go out. We have 11 laps to run in what has been a phenomenal AM Electrical Contracting Murray Magic for modified sedans. We run down the hill in Vegas. Walters is really close. He comes after the race leader at 3/4 track, then door-to-door out at 2, and we're going to go yellow again. The 14 car of Michael Wicks. Now this is a critical restart because Walters just showed his hand.
Yeah, and Brock had to brake. He just overcooked a little bit. You can see the car lurched backwards on the entry. It might not have been so clear from outside the raceway, but it's very clear. Looking at turn 1, he just had to dab the brake and get out of it.
Oh, look at Walters.
He's there. Let's rock the place. 11 laps to run, Mildura. Here comes Kai Walters. Brock was good there to cover the line.
Yeah, he saw it that
good
time.
launch.
He knew, didn't he, Liam? He knew he wasn't going to be caught twice. But the speed of that A1 just seems to have come up a touch. In the last few laps, the Mercedes is gone. Jared Waters, can he keep it running? He does. Good job. We're back into it now. Walters has another look.
Here comes McDonald.
They both gave each other plenty of room, Liam. Locke gets involved as well. 3 wide out of turn 4 in this battle for 5th, 6th, etc. McDonald has a lonely ride. Walters is so aggressive into turn 3. He has to go for it. 4 to go, Liam. 4 to go.
You can just see the dirt fly when they use up a little bit more of the cushion each time. Kai grabbed the fence then too. Nothing in this. The right hand rear quarter getting used up in this one. Kai grabs the fence again.
Locke on the inside of Clark. And you've got Atkins on the top side. They're 3 wide in that battle for
come. It's almost a shootout. Brock Atkins still. Have a look at the entry on Walters. Just grabs the fence each time. He's going to back her up there. They both do it. Man, nothing in this. White flag flies. Into 1 and 2 for the final time. Good run off the corner, Brock Atkins. The back straightaway, this could be sewn up. Big lunge by Walters across the bottom. Had to do it, not enough. Brock Atkins.
What a race. Man, what a race. Be generous with your applause, folks. Brock Atkins is the magician of the Murray Magic here this weekend. He did not put a tyre wrong. Plugger, the racetrack was sublime, mate. Have a look at the big fella stomping around now there in the size 12s, Liam. He's amped. Come on, folks, put your hands together. What a drive for this guy. Folks, if you put your hands together for your feature race winner as he rolls by with his checkered flag, Brock Atkins, and here comes the donuts. Just hammer that thing. A fair bit of redlining going on. You can see the helmet lit up with the red light. Liam signals your winner to pull up into victory lane. If there was any tyre left before that, there's none left now, I would imagine, Liam.
I think I just popped it. I did. I hit the wall about 800 times because every time old mate was fucking squeezing me in the wall. Hey, I tried to look after tyre, but what do you do, man? Need some fucking smarty. Mr. Horse. Oh, someone take me. So, did you have a look? Yeah. I was just trying to take it easy. Thought we would have got it fucking yellow.
But mate, you earned that.
Yeah, we had a shit of a weekend. But yeah, that's my biggest career win in modifieds. So yeah, I'm stoked. I'm over the moon.
That's epic, man. Did you sort that power steering pump out in the end, or was that a fair hike on the arms?
Yeah, no, the arms are pretty rooted. It's yeah, no power steering.
Murray Magic winner here at the Eastern Nationals at Timber Speedway, Brock Atkins. Woo!
Well, that was 2 massive nights.
That was cool, eh?
That was fucking cool.
That was wild.
Still some there.
Heaps there. It's even here still.
Hey, good job, man.
Cheers,
you know what this means now?
Have a beer?
Let's have a fucking beer.
Look at
those. Good night stress, see you in the morning. I don't gotta guess, you're always there for me. Sowing them seeds of doubt. I think you like seeing me freak out. Good night stress, see you in the morning. So I wake up, I get out of bed, stay up, stay out of my head, cause it's dangerous, and I don't wanna lose my mind, no. I just wanna shine, like the sun when it comes up, run the city from the rooftops, cause today's gonna be my day. I just wanna climb to the top of a mountain, stand tall when I'm howling, cause today's gonna be my day. Lay low, hiding in the shadows. So don't give me dark days, I already had those. I'm just trying to figure out how to be myself right now. I don't wanna wanna lay low, hiding in the shadows. So I wake up, I get out of bed and stay up. Stay out of my head, it's dangerous. And I don't wanna lose my mind, no.